Hello, my name is Tom. This is Football Zone of Frank and Tom. I introduce Frank. Hello, Frank.
Hello, Tom. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Tell me, what can be said about the quarterfinal Champions League season 2024-2025? Let's try to sum up all the matches.
The first and second legs had two different phases in the performance of AC Barcelona vs Borussia Dortmund. In the first match, in Barcelona was an absolute domination of Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski is amazing. It was another magical evening in his performance in the Champions League. Barcelona won 4-0 against Borussia Dortmund in the quarterfinals, and Robert Lewandowski was the hero of the match. He scored two goals in the second half.
Okay, Tom, fair enough. The chance for Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi still on. What bet Lewandowski has scored in the Champions League before the first match of the quarterfinals with Borussia Dortmund. It was known he loves playing against his former club.
Yes, exactly. Uh, as expected, Lewandowski increased his impressive achievement. He already has 105 Champions League goals, which puts him in third place in the all-time rankings. Only Leo Messi with 129 goals and Cristiano Ronaldo with 140 goals are better than him. The scale of his achievement is evidenced by the fact that Lewandowski himself has scored more goals in the Champions League than Didier Drogba and Ruud van Nistelrooy combined. Of the active players in Europe, Kylian Mbappé is the highest with 55 goals at seventh place.
However, Mbappe is 10 years younger than Lewandowski. He's only 26, so he can increase his goal totally. His goals in the Champions League. Mbappe will even overtake Lewandowski, who will turn 37 this August. Cristiano Ronaldo has no chance to increase in the Champions League before because at he's in the league from Saudi Arabia. Messi, who is playing in American League.
What can be said about the match in Dortmund? It was a completely different Barcelona. Uh, what I can say more? Uh, Bayern this way. One moment. He did not increase his goal tally in the Champions League, and the German press criticized his performance against his former team without mercy. Barcelona lost 3-1 in poor style, but the goal advantage from the first match allowed Barcelona to take advance to semi-finals. In the semi-finals, Barcelona will play with Inter Milan, who defeat Bayern Munich in two legs. Yes.
Okay. Inter Milan defeated Bayern Munich in two legs. This Bayern Munich has no chance of winning. In history, Bayern has won many prestigious trophies on the international stage. UEFA champions in a row, 1974, 1976. Any 2018 has a chance to win the German Champions League to wipe away their defeats.
In turn, Real Madrid, after a very weak two-legged match with Arsenal London, has no chance even to winning the 36th Spanish championship. The magic of the Bernabeu did not work. Arsenal ensured promotion with the helpless Real Madrid. Yes? Hello?
Tom, there was no miracle because there could be miracle although Mikel Arteta, Arsenal's coach, conference that Arsenal would not come to Madrid solely to defend. The knowledge shows otherwise.
Yes, now I will talk about another quarterfinal. The last two-legged quarterfinal clash was between Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa. The elimination of Bayern and Real was a rather unexpected sensation. However, Aston Villa reaching the semi-finals would be an even bigger sensation.
Okay, the French champions were definitely closer to the semi-finals. Louis Arit and team 3-1 had the Prince in Paris. Despite being team to concede a goal since this league, they later the result around interest and were able to fly to Birmingham for the return match relatively relaxed. In England, PSG lost by a score of 2-3, but they will play semi-finals.
Yes, so now we have pairs of semi-finals, as we can see on screen. Arsenal will play with Paris Saint-Germain and FC Barcelona with Inter, and it will be in 29 and 30 of April, and second leg 6th and 7th of May.
This looks very interesting. So now, what do you think will win the Champions League?
I would like to the final be Inter and Arsenal, but how it will be, I'm betting on Inter. What about you?
Probably I would also bet for Arsenal.
Okay, thank you for this conversation, and I welcome all audience for another episode of our program. Thank you very much, Frank. Happy Easter.
Thank you too. Same to you.
Thank you very much.